What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of What the L. I'm your host, Elle Kramer, and today I'm here at the studio at the OG location, back by myself because I kind of miss doing solo episodes, and I felt like I was in a little bit of a funk for a little minute, just because I have like a lot of stuff going on in my personal life right now, and there's just like so many changes, and I guess I'll kind of just get into that. So the concept of this episode is I wanted to talk about actually before I get started, some life updates. Literally nothing much. I'm literally just working. It's kind of like a boring summer, to be honest. Like I feel kind of like out of sorts because I don't really have a routine right now. Like I do have a routine, like there's a certain amount of things that I will get done during the day. For example, I will go to the gym usually. Um I will go on a walk or some sort usually. Like there's just certain things I want to do during the day. And sometimes I'm not able to do those things because for example, I'm traveling. And so a big reason for that is because I'm dating a guy who does not live in my city. In fact, he lives 3 hours away. He lives in Texas. So that makes my routine a little bit harder because I'm not gonna get a gym membership in Texas. Like that's just not happening. Like I'm not doing that. And so I mean at least at the moment I'm not. So whenever I am in Texas and it's hot and I don't want to go to pay like $10 to go get a gym pass somewhere, I just go on runs. And yeah, so I'm just trying to make the most of where I'm at. And sometimes that's all you can do. I was so happy because on one of these runs, I kept seeing like these horses, and I literally was. So I'm going to take you back a moment. I was a horse girl in my adolescent years. I was a horse girl. My parents bought me two horses, and we had horses for like a few years, and I rode those horses and I loved them so much, and I reminisce about those days all the time because like those were such good moments, except for the day that one of my horses stepped on my foot on my birthday. That was terrible, but I mean also probably my fault because I was wearing flip-flops, which was stupid, but I mean I was also wearing flip-flops on the horse that I met like 2 days ago. I forgot his name. I think his name was like Colby or something cute. I don't remember what it was, but it was a cute horse. And so my boyfriend knows that I love horses. Like he hears me talk about them. Like one time I was at his house and he was doing something in the front yard, and I went on YouTube on his, because he's like a huge TV in his room, like flat screen. So of course I need something to watch while I eat whatever I was eating. And I put on horse hoof cleaning videos, and he walked in and he was like, Eleanor, what is this? What are you watching? I'm concerned. And then he started watching it with me and he was like, okay. And then he was like, no, there's something wrong with you. He didn't actually say that, but I think he was like, okay, this girl, I think he was like starting to realize like, okay, she's also a little weird, but that's okay. That's okay. It's fine. Cause if you weren't weird, then you don't deserve me, you know? Like I don't want somebody who's not a little weird, you know? So here I am doing long distance like I never said I would. And now the problem is I'm in a happy relationship, love him, but my routine is like kind of messed up. But to be honest, I felt like I really didn't have a good routine to begin with during college because in college, like your semesters are changing like your schedule's changing every single semester. And like my job is also changing every single semester. Like my job schedule is changing. Let me rephrase, and that's also a whole other headache in itself. So, there's just so many things changing constantly. And so I haven't felt like I've had a routine since high school because my routine during COVID was like wake up, cry, face reality, disassociate for a few hours, watch some of the Tiger King, maybe go on TikTok, do my Chloe Ting ab workout, eat a bunch of food, go tan, order something off of Amazon. Yeah, me and my mom ordered those like chairs that you can like put your face in on during COVID. It was intense. It was an intense. COVID was rough for me because I was already like ready to graduate and go and like run off into the sunset and like get out of Lafayette, be like deuces. But here I am still 4 years later. But that's because we're being smart and we're doing the right thing because the economy is not our friend right now. And have y'all seen the living expenses? Yeah. So if you live at home in your 20s, like by all means do what you got to do because the cost of living is expensive. So save your money for as long as you can. And like sometimes I'm like, is it worth my mental is it my mental health or money? Like which one do I have to give up? And so right now, like I love my family, but I feel like it's hard for me to truly grow into the person I want to be whenever I'm like still in a space of like predominantly men. I'm like the only girl. So, and I mean, there's my mom, but like we're not always together. So, there's just moments where I'm like, okay, we need some female perspective up in this place, in this man cave here. But, that's not going to be forever. So, that's all I have to say on that. So, the topic for today's episode is the phrase fake it till you make it. And I have felt like I've been doing this for like a very long time. And it's kind of just like the trick to self confidence. And not everyone's going to have self confidence. Like sometimes I don't even have self confidence, but you literally just need to like stand up straight and act like you have confidence, even if you don't. And that's something that I've lacked for a long time. And like, I've been hesitant to make this episode because I'm like, this is an area that I struggle in so much. So, how do I give advice whenever I talk about this or like whatever I say? Like, just take whatever I say with like a grain of salt because, this is an area that I struggle with, but like this is something that I thought could maybe help somebody, and I'm just being real. So, fake it till you make it. That phrase actually works, and I think everybody, like especially girls, it's so important to have confidence in yourself because the confidence within yourself, it doesn't even matter what you're wearing. If you just feel good, you look good. People are like, "Why do you do your makeup?" And like I don't do my makeup every single day. I do my makeup like literally whenever I'm filming and if I want to go take pictures or I'm like going out or going to dinner or something else. Like cuz during the summer besides that, like I'm not wearing makeup. I'm not wearing makeup to work. I'm wearing makeup to work today because I'm filming an episode before I go into work. So, you know, and I'm like if I'm going to post an episode, I at least want to look, kind of cute. You feel me? Like I'll look back at pictures of myself from like 3 years ago where I was like not even in a cute outfit or anything, but I was confident in myself and I could see that in the picture. Like you don't even have to be wearing something like super you could literally be in sweatpants and like a sweatshirt and go to the bar and you feel way more confident in that than you do like all glammed up just because like you're comfortable and you're just yourself and like you'll look back at those pictures and be like, "Oh my gosh, I look so cute." It's because you're glowing from the inside out and like your confidence is radiating through you and like people can feel that and people will gravitate towards you for that. And for me, I've always felt very like I like to say I'm a confident person, but truly I was not because I felt afraid to take up space. And by taking up space, like I mean doing stuff that I'm not supposed to do. Like quote unquote not supposed to do. Like it's unspoken for you to film yourself in this gym that I go to because it's like an old fashioned gym and it's like predominantly geriatric the geriatric population of Lafayette, and that's fine. Like go off, but you know, we gotta sometimes video ourselves so we can see our form, or at least that's what I tell them whenever they ask. Like, if anybody asks, why are you videoing yourself? I'm like, oh, it's not because I'm doing it for my little Instagram account where I can like look at my progress and stuff and like the blah. I don't tell them that. I just tell them that I'm looking at my form. But nobody's really asked me yet, so it doesn't really matter. But like for me, this filming, I always thought that I would never start a podcast. Like this is fake it till you make it. Like me having a podcast is literally me faking it till I make it, because I could have like 2 subscribers and you wouldn't even know. Like I could be doing all of this and like literally just be talking to myself, you wouldn't know. But I'm confident, and so like I'm confident in what I do, and that's the reason that I keep doing it, because I know one day it'll pay off. And that's the same thing with just like faking it till you make it in whatever aspect that is. And like for another realm of confidence that I lacked was in the gym. I was very timid whenever I go to the gym. Like, as much as I say I love the gym, I'm always insecure to take a picture of myself or like do anything, any type of videoing in the gym, because I'm always like, oh my God, people are going to look at me. They're going to stare at me. This is so bad, everyone's gonna think I'm disgusting. Like, no, I don't want people to look at me like whenever I'm at the gym. Like, that's just, I just get so anxious. Like, it's my safe place, but at the same time it can become very isolating if you are in the wrong environment, and the environment there is a little hostile. So you just got to put your headphones in and like lock the world out, except whenever you have your friends there, then like of course it's great. But sometimes like you can't always have a workout with your friends. So on those days whenever I'm like scared to video myself and there's people around, I literally just have to be like, okay, these people literally, they are a speck of dust on this rock of this big planet. They are literally, who cares if they see me videoing myself? Literally, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Like, and I literally have to just tell myself that if I feel anxious about it, because that is literally me faking it till I make it. And I think that is something that is so important to remember, that nobody cares really what you're doing. Like, post the freaking video. If you are too afraid to do something that you love, don't let fear stop you, because you are holding your talents back from the world, and you need to show that in whatever way and as many times to the world as you can, because your algorithm is going to be set to only a small portion of like the whole world. And but like there is a niche of people who want to see what you're doing, and that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, not even just for content creating. This is just like in general, like faking it till you make it. Like, walk like you own the place. Walk inside with your shoulders back and your freaking chest out. Not like you're trying to stick your tatas out, but like, stand up straight, chin up, head back. Like, posture. We were taught that, but we don't really follow it. I mean, including me, I slouch all the time. I look like I'm the humpback Hunchback of Notre Dame, whatever you want to call it. But this is just such a like, faking it till you make it is so good, because like I will go in public now and like take videos of myself, and I'm still a little freaked out by it, like doing it. I'm like, oh my God, don't psych yourself out. Nobody cares. People are gonna look at you. Yes, they're curious what you're doing. That it's like interesting and peculiar to see somebody videoing themselves in public, but like, who cares? Literally, just video yourself in public and do it. Nobody cares that much that they're gonna be like, oh my gosh. And if they do, that's embarrassing for them. Okay, like literally, embarrassment is a feeling that you create, and that is, you think, will be perceived by others. So only you are creating that feeling within yourself. So you have the power to control that and not be embarrassed, or not like, you also have the power to have confidence within yourself even if you don't believe in yourself. And having confidence in yourself and faking it till you make it can also look like doing things that you would do whenever you do love yourself, like doing the things that you should be doing to take care of your body, like going to the gym, eating good, drinking a lot of water, getting your steps in, like praying, meditating, going freaking grounding, I don't know, whatever you do, reading a journal, going on walks, spending time with family, whatever that is for you, like do the things that give back to your body and give back to your soul and your mind, because that is also going to psychologically make you think that you are worthy of doing these things, and you should walk straight because you are a high valued individual. Like, you are going to just start valuing yourself more because you are taking more time investing into yourself by doing things that are good for you, if that makes sense. I feel like that was a lot, but I feel like this is kind of my journey with where I'm at. And like, I'm just also trying to apply it to somebody else who might be watching this who struggles with self confidence. Because, yes, I still struggle with that. I'm not a size 0, I'm not a size 2. I don't even know what size I am sometimes. I'm like a freaking medium or large, whatever. I don't even know. It does it literally depends on the day. And self-confidence comes from within, and faking it till you make it is a real thing. You can fake it until you make it. And making it, what is even making it? You don't even have to technically make it. Enjoy the process, enjoy the journey, look at it for what it is, and stop trying to make it on your term, on whatever everyone else's terms are. Instead, do a more realistic term. Like for me, this podcast is okay, I want to blow up, but also at the same time, I don't know when that will happen, if that will happen, but it will happen one day if I'm consistent. So self-confidence is the key to unlock everything that you want in life. Because if you act like you are a highly valued individual, other people will think of you also as a highly valued individual. And that's just psychology. And you just have to use that against people sometimes. And yeah, that is my spiel on faking it till you make it. What is making it look like to you? It doesn't have to be some gargantuan far-fetched dream of yours. It could be something smaller and more achievable for the months to come. It doesn't have to be as extravagant as we make it. And like, maybe redefine your term of what making it looks like to you, and set a personal goal instead of the ones that you see on social media or whatever that seem too far out there. Like, set something that you can actually achieve within a certain time frame, because it's all about being consistent, and it's all about giving back to yourself even when you don't feel like it, because on the days that you don't feel like it are the days that it's going to really pay off in the long run. Like, whenever you are giving back to your body, and like, that's how to start loving yourself. If you don't love yourself, that is how to start the process of loving yourself. You have to affirm yourself and make yourself believe that you are worth that, even if it doesn't feel like it. And at the end of the day, nobody's going to save you. Nobody's coming for you. The only person who can get you out of that slump is yourself. And that's it. Like, that's literally the bottom line. I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at with that right now. And I think it's time for me to go. I have to go get ready for work, and I have to go edit content and go do all of that. So, yeah, this was a little short episode. Hope you guys liked it. And if you want some more hot girl tips with Elle, let me know. This is just the first of many. Faking it till you make it. And yeah, with that, I will see you guys next week. I have new episodes every Friday. Follow me on Instagram at Eleanor Rose Kramer, at Ella's at the gym, at What the Elle podcast, and at Eleanor Rose Photography. Also, check out my YouTube channel. It is What the Elle podcast, and I also have a TikTok that is What the Elle podcast as well. With that, I will see you guys later. Make sure to subscribe and follow for more. Love you. Bye.